Well, finally, restrictions are starting to ease. How good is it to be able to head back to your local cafe, head out for dinner to your favourite restaurant, catch up with some friends and actually have a meal delivered to you while you enjoy a nice beer or a glass of wine. And for the mums and for the dads that have been the teachers over the last 2.5 months, I think we're all, certainly my wife is very much excited and looking forward to Tuesday when we can send our 3 girls back to school. It really is great to be able to see business and life as we know it starting to get back to usual. 3 weeks ago, as far as the real estate space goes, restrictions were eased where we were then able to or allowed to conduct open for inspections again. Immediately from that first weekend, we noticed a 50% increase in the number of buyer inspections we did for the week. And just this week gone, we then saw a further 50% increase again. To put it in perspective, pre being able to do open for inspections, we were conducting about 120 private inspections. And this week just gone, we conducted 257 viewings all up, including opens. I think we had 185 buyers attend the opens and the rest were through private viewings. So excellent numbers. What's interesting though is from the weekend, we've already, and today's Thursday, the 4th of June in the morning as we film this. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we've already sold 5 homes. So we've got 5 happy sellers that are thrilled now that they can start to move on with their plans and progress forward. But we've got 5 happy buyers that now the search is over and they've finally found their dream home. But on top of that, we've also got a further 12 properties that are currently under offer. And what's interesting, most of those properties, or the majority, have more than one buyer. They have multiple buyers all offering and competing. So I think it's fair to say at the moment, the last probably 2 weeks, we've noticed a dramatic shift in buyer sentiment, in market confidence, and the Maroondah and Yarra Ranges market, I have to say, is doing extremely well and is really strong. For anyone that is, I guess you might be on the fence a little bit, do I sell now, do I wait? All that I can say is currently we are seeing the market as an excellent time to sell. If you're in doubt, make sure you speak to our team. We do have our no sale, no charge, which includes our premium marketing package. There really is no risk for you. And many of our owners that have even sold this week that elected to go on that package are absolutely ecstatic that they did. I guess take the punt, because it has been a bit of a punt, I guess, as to what to do in this current market. But without doubt, I think this market is giving us and should be giving you real confidence as to what lays ahead. I still think the real test for the market will be that end of September, October period when the JobKeeper payment finishes and businesses have got to stand on their own 2 feet, not just for real estate, but for the economy as a whole. But all I can say at the moment, the real estate space is doing extremely well. For buyers, there's a lot to get excited about as well. We've noticed a 20% increase in the volume of property coming to the market. Certainly what we're holding for sale now, it's increased by that over the last 2 weeks. So now for buyers, you'll be seeing a lot more choice. So if you've been thinking there hasn't been much to choose from, you're correct. There hasn't been a great deal for sale over the last couple of months, but I think you will see that start to increase going forward as well. For the commercial industrial space, without doubt, that market is still being affected. There's still tenants and shops and factories where they're on reduced payments as they get through this crisis. But we are starting to see that number ease back a bit as business starts to head back and get back to normal. What's interesting this week, and I'll just make sure I get this correct, we've already leased 1 shop this week. We've leased 3 factories and we've sold a further 2 factories. So the C&I, the commercial industrial space, showing great resilience, probably defying what many would have thought. And I was actually blown away by the numbers we've achieved this week. Some excellent results. Finally, for property management, it's actually less now than 5% of our tenants on a reduced rent or some sort of rental assistance. That number is starting to ease back once again as tenants get back to work and they're starting to get their incomes coming back. Our property managers have done an absolute stellar job to ensure that our landlords are receiving their rent and getting paid so they can meet their obligations, while at the same time working through and helping the tenants get through this period as well. Our vacancy rate, it hasn't been this low for some time. It is extremely low. I think that's largely because first of all, we had a really good letting month in May, But second of all, we're not seeing anywhere near the number of tenants moving out and vacating at the moment, as I think many of them are just choosing to sit tight and stay put. And as far as rents go, probably holding steady. We may, perhaps if supply continues to stay low and demand picks up a little bit, we may even see an increase in rents, but at this stage, rental levels are staying the same. That's my market report. Certainly a lot more positive than perhaps the last couple that I've filmed over the last couple of months. Our team at our 4 offices are available at any time. Our offices are open. I will continue to keep you up to date over the coming weeks as things progress, and hopefully as far as the real estate space and for local families and for the Maroondah and Yarra Ranges market and everyone in local business, we hope that things continue to get back to normal. And for all those kids heading back to school, we wish you well. And all the mums out there, don't party too hard on Tuesday, but be sure to enjoy a bit of freedom. My name's Greg Earney. Thanks for watching.